Time is ticking for the Russian government as it races against the clock in the aftermath of an ultra-rare aerial attack on the Kremlin. On Wednesday morning, 2 drones approached the gates of the Kremlin walls and the nation is left wondering who was behind the alleged attack. Russian officials quickly uttered blame at the Ukrainian government, however Kiev has vehemently denied any involvement. The Russian public has many integral questions as to what this means for the future of their country, not just in this context but as well as in the grand scheme of the war between Russia and Ukraine. War began in May of 2023, and since then has been filled with multiple attacks that left significant damage to facilities and infrastructure in both Ukraine and Crimea, as well as assassinations of the daughter of a pro-Kremlin ultranationalist, a military blogger, and a bridge connecting the two nations. The nation is no strangers to such attacks, but what made the most recent event so distinguishable from the others was the unprecedented speed in which the Kremlin released a 5-paragraph statement on their website about the alleged drone attack, as well as how quickly it was circulated and liked on social media, although details of the occurrence were scarce. Enemies of the Kremlin have seen this as a sign of weakness and vulnerability in the air defense of Russia. Without much detail of what the attack's purpose was or who was behind it, many feared this could be a sign of the beginning of Russia's retaliatory measures. President Vladimir Putin's spokesperson refused to reveal if the president was returning to the Kremlin, leaving all eyes glued on the next move. The nation of Russia and the world are standing on the edge of their seats, watching as the clock continues to count down until the Kremlin reveals their next move. Ukraine awaits, poised for a potential counterattack against the Russian troops entrenched in Ukraine's south and east. As the war wages on and the pressure mounts for the two countries, it is only a matter of time until we find out who was behind the attack and what the aftermath brings us. Will the tensions be settled through talks and negotiations? Will it escalate to a full-scale battle? Whatever does happen, it's clear that we're in for an eventful few weeks ahead as the affair of the attack at the Kremlin looms overhead.